So here is our today's question. Two coherent monochromatic light beams of intensities 4I and 9I interfere in a Young's double slit experiment set up to produce a fringe pattern on the screen. The phase difference between the beams at 2 points P and Q on the screen are pi by 2 and pi by 3 respectively. Then the ratio of the two intensities IP by IQ is. According to the question, we are asked to find the value of ratio IP by IQ. So before that, let me write down the values given in the question. That is, we are provided with the intensity of two light beams. Let the first light beam be I1, which is equal to 4I, and the intensity of the second light beam be I2, which is 9I. Along with this, we are also provided with the phase difference at both the points, that is phi equal to pi by 2 as well as pi by 3. So we have learned that I is directly proportional to A square. Here I is the intensity and A is the amplitude. So we can rewrite it as IP by IQ will be equal to AP square by AQ square. So in order to find the ratio of this IP by IQ, first of all, we must know the values of this AP and AQ. So first of all, let's do solve the question by taking the given quantities. Here we are provided with the I values, that is the intensity of both the light beams. So I am taking the ratio of this both the light beams, that is I1 by I2, which will be equal to A1 square by A2 square. Here substituting the values of A1 and I1 and I2, we get 4I by 9I equal to A1 square by A2 square. On taking this square to the other side, we get root of this I and I get cancelled, and 4 by 9, root of 4 by 9, which is equal to A1 by A2. Therefore, value of A1 by A2 will be equal to root of 4 by 9 is 2 by 3. So from this we can find the value of A1 and A2. Since it is the ratio, there can be a number which is common in both numerator and denominator. Let's consider that number as A. Therefore, the value of A1 will be 2A and A2 will be 3A. Now, as we have got the values of A1 and A2, we can find the value of AP and AQ. That is, we know the equation to find the amplitude or at a point, which is equal to root of A1 square plus A2 square plus 2A1 A2 cos phi. So at point P, the phi value is pi by 2. So on substituting that along with this A1 and A2 values, so A1 value is 2A whole square plus A2 value is 3A whole square. Since cos phi, that is cos pi by 2 is 0, so the entire term becomes 0. Thus we get the final answer as root 2A square is 4A square plus 2A whole square is 3A whole square is 9A square, which is equal to uh, 9 plus 4 is 13A square. Therefore, we get the answer as root 13A. So we have got the value of AP. Now we need to find the value of AQ using the similar method. 1 square plus A2 square plus 2A1 A2 cos phi. So substituting the value of phi as 1 by pi by 3, we get 2A whole square plus 3A whole square plus 2 into 2A into 3A into cos Pi by 3 is 1 by 2. Therefore, we can cancel this 2, 2 and we get the answer as 4a square plus 9a square plus 6a square. Now, on adding this entire thing, we get the answer as 9 plus 4 is 13, 13 plus 6 is 19, 19a square, which will be equal to root 19a. So we have got the values of AP and AQ. Now we can substitute it into this equation to find the ratio of IP and IQ. So let it be equation 1. So on substituting the values of AP and AQ into equation 1, we get IP by IQ equal to AP value is root 13A whole square. This AP square. So I'm taking the whole square. And AQ value is root 19A. Therefore, here as it is written AQ square, we can write it as root 19A whole square. Therefore, we get the answer as 13A square by 19A square. This A square and A square get cancelled. So, we get the final answer, that is the ratio of IP by IQ as 13 by 9. So, the correct option is option C.
If you like this video, do subscribe and click the bell button.